Good evening. I was just going to say good morning. I'm never here at this time of night. Usually I am on my way to a Canicross class that is running with your dogs attached to you via a bungee line, a waist belt, and the dog wears a harness. But it's far too hot for that for dogs. So they're getting the night off. I've got to take them out super late tonight. Hello. If it cools down. But so I thought I'd treat you to a later in the evening little session. And we're still working on the spine. We're on day 3 of mobility for the spine. Okay, so I think I said yesterday that we were going to do some stuff on the floor, but actually I've decided there's still some more stuff to do standing up. So we'll go to the floor tomorrow morning because I'll probably need to be on the floor by then. It's Thursday and it's nearly the end of the week. So come into standing if you're joining in, feet together, turn your toes out, take your heels out. So your feet are hip width apart. This is Wilson, this is Stanley. They usually join me for all my classes, unless they're not here for whatever reason that might be. Soften your knees and just stand nice and tall and close your eyes for a moment and take your mind to your spine. So from the base of your skull down to the lower back to your hips and pelvis, and notice how it's feeling. You might be like, Hayley, what are you talking about? I've never done this before. Exactly, so give it a try. Okay, we're going to start with one of my favourites. We're going to do a roll down. So you can open your eyes now, hands on your thighs, slide them down, bend your knees lots, and only go as far as it feels comfortable for you. This is quite a strong, can be quite a strong stretch for the lower back, for the glutes and hamstrings. Just ensure you bend your knees enough. Now we're down here, we're going to move round to the right side, and then we're going to come up the right leg. Listen up, lift your left arm, it's coming overhead, followed by your right arm. There's a pigeon in the back garden. And then roll it down the left leg. And then come slowly up the left side, lift the right arm, just doing something really pretty and gentle, and slide down the right side. Come back to the center, relax your weight down, hang your head, shake that yes, shake it no. And then roll up nice and slowly. Push into the floor, squeeze your butt. Lift your arms up. Now we need to balance that out with some extension. So squeeze your butt gently tipping back. And then release. Hands come down the thighs again. I'm going to start on the other side. Stanley, be quiet, please. You probably can't hear that at home, can you? You can only hear the microphone and the music. Come round to your left side and then roll, slide your hands up your left leg. As you come up, lift your right arm and then your left arm, and then we're just going to fold down the right side. Lateral movement for the spine. Slowly up the right leg, lift the left arm, lift the right arm, and then roll down that left side. Lovely. Come back to the center. Bend your knees, see if you can relax a little bit more here. Excellent. Roll up slowly. Slowly. Arms up, squeeze your butt, gentle extension. So a little tip backwards, just a tiny one. Good, release, come back to neutral. Now you're going to take your feet much wider. We're going to do some rotation through your spine. So hands on your hips. I just want you to tip forwards, bend your knees, and then lift up. Do you like my backdrop? I forgot about that. Looks like lots of sparkly lights. My very good friend in Wales had it in her studio, and I was like, I need one of them. It's beautiful. And I've got one. Okay, so we're just tipping forwards from those hips, nice and slowly. Now tip and hold. You're going to bring your fingertips to your temples, bend your knees lots, and turn to the right. Come back to the center and then turn to the left. Now, if this is not the position for you, which might be the case, that's fine. You can sit on a chair and do this and just lean forwards over thighs and rotate side to side. Can you do one more to each side? Oh, I'm getting sweaty. It's warm in here. And then lift up, tummy muscles on, squeeze. Gently lace your fingertips, open your chest, a little bit of extension here, squeeze your bottom. And release. Fabulous. Keep your feet this wide. We're going to take this out wider with the arms now. So I want you to tip and twist at the same time like this. Oh, and then come back up to center. Now, if it's too much for your shoulders, take it back to fingertips and here. And now we're just going to bend the knee that we're moving towards. Oh, you choose. If you're going to reach to the ankle, to the shin, to the knee, one more each side. Oh, lovely work. Well done. Release. Bring those feet in back under your hips. One more. I like to do things in threes. I'm going to have to move this though, it's going to get in the way. Around the back. Okay. Cross your hands over. Right over left, left over right will change. So make sure you know which one's on top and we'll switch it over. So I need you to think about your elbows in this position. Soften your knees, brace those abs. So we're going to do some movement through that thoracic spine. That's between your shoulder blades. So with your elbows, can you draw a figure 8? Figure of 8. Very good for the body. So I just want the weight of your elbows hanging down at the moment. So you're moving through your spine, side to side, round and round with those elbows a little bit. Keep going. Oof. How does that feel? Change direction. You've got to reverse that figure 8. It always feels odd going one way compared to the other. Doesn't feel quite as flowing, I find. Tell me if that's your experience too. Oh, that's lovely. One more. Come to the center. Now you're going to change the cross of the arms over. It's going to feel odd probably. And this time we're going to lift the elbows up so they're shoulder height. And you're going to draw that figure 8 again. Just a little bit higher up. So keep the arms together. Don't let them flap about and come apart as you're trying to draw that number 8. Oh, and try and keep those hips steady. Do 2 more in this direction. And then change that direction. Sometimes it takes a little bit of, I had to practice this before, so I didn't feel like a doofus trying to get it right. It's not easy to draw a figure 8. 2 more. Not this way round anyway. And relax. Release your arms down. Roll those shoulders back a little bit. Fabulous work. So some nice gentle flexion, extension, and a little bit of lateral movement. And then some rotation with our legs wide, just for a different emphasis. And then some figure 8s with the elbows in different positions. Give them a try. Go back, find the other videos on Instagram. It's in a series called Happy Joints for July. And tomorrow we'll be doing day 4 of the spine. It'll be about 10:35 in the morning, a much more normal time for me. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please share it with anyone that you think may benefit from it. And leave me a comment or drop me a message if you want some more information on the classes that I do that include this sort of thing. Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. You can have a nice evening now, Wobbles.